Welcome, brave souls, to the final chapter of the haunted prison, our fourth cursed destination in this terrifying season. The theme for this dark place has been a chilling one, where the guilty never rest and the innocent can't escape. We've explored the darkest corners of this penitentiary, from the solitary confinement cells, where whispers linger, to the infirmary, where pained cries still echo. But tonight, we venture into the heart of its most dreaded chamber. This is the story of the midnight execution. For decades, the execution chamber has been sealed, a relic of a bygone era of justice. The electric chair, a grim throne of wood and leather, sits under a dusty shroud, its cables severed, its power source long dead. It hasn't been used for its intended purpose in over 50 years. Officially, it's just a piece of history, a silent monument to the souls who took their last breath within its unforgiving embrace. But those who work the graveyard shift know the truth. They know that just because the power is off doesn't mean the chair is inactive. Every night, as the clock strikes 12, something happens. The lights throughout the entire cell block begin to flicker and dim, pulsing like a dying heartbeat. It only lasts for a minute, but it's enough to send a cold dread through the veins of even the most hardened guards. They call it the midnight signal. They say it's a sign that someone or something is about to take a seat. New inmates, unaware of the prison's grim folklore, often report the most disturbing sightings. A young prisoner, recently transferred to the block nearest the chamber, frantically pressed his call button one night, his voice trembling with fear. He swore he saw a figure in the sealed room. Through the small, barred window in the chamber door, he described seeing a man sitting in the electric chair. The figure was hazy, almost like smoke, but the details were unnervingly clear. He was strapped down, head bowed, and from his silhouette it looked like he was smoking a cigarette, the cherry glowing faintly in the gloom. The inmate's story was dismissed as a rookie's jitters, a mind playing tricks in the dead of night. But he wasn't the first to see the smoking man, and he certainly wouldn't be the last. The legend says it's the ghost of a man wrongfully convicted who calmly smoked his final cigarette before the switch was thrown. One veteran guard, a skeptic named Miller who had heard every ghost story the prison had to offer, finally had enough of the rookie's panicked calls. He decided to put the rumors to rest once and for all. Armed with a heavy-duty flashlight and a cynical attitude, he unlocked the heavy steel door to the execution chamber just after another midnight flicker. The air inside was freezing, stagnant, and thick with the smell of ozone and burnt dust. He swept his flashlight beam across the room. The chair was empty, just as he expected. Dust lay thick on its surface, undisturbed. There was no one there. Relieved, he was about to turn and declare the mystery solved when his light caught something on the leather backrest. He moved closer, his heart starting to pound. It was a fresh burn mark, scorched deep into the material. It was dark, angry, and unmistakably shaped like the silhouette of a man sitting down. The air grew colder. Miller could feel the hair on his arm stand up. The room wasn't empty after all. He had company. He backed away slowly, never taking his eyes off the chair, his skepticism dissolving into pure, primal fear. He fumbled with the lock, his hands shaking as he slammed the heavy door shut and secured it. As he hurried down the corridor, trying to put distance between himself and that chilling discovery, the overhead lights blinked erratically one last time. Then, from behind the sealed door, a sound echoed down the empty hall. A long, low creak of worn wood and stressed leather. It was the unmistakable sound of the electric chair, groaning under a sudden weight. It was the sound of someone just sitting down. Was it the ghost of the innocent man, forever reliving his final moments? Or has the chair itself developed a malevolent consciousness, hungry for the energy of the living? If you dare to learn the truth, click the link to watch the complete investigation. Scared yet? We hope so. Subscribe to our channel and follow us for your next dose of horror. You won't want to miss where our cursed journey takes us next. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and try to keep the lights on.